Todd Matthews, and here we go with our Wednesday installment of Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner. This is a long-standing Wednesday morning tradition, and I'm glad to welcome you to it once again. Now, if you ever have had a question about the law and you've wanted a professional answer to that question, you're welcome to submit it for future consideration. I'll tell you how to go about that here in just a quick second. We do have a question waiting to be answered today. So let's get right to our expert on these things, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful morning?
Excellent. How about you?
I couldn't be better.
Good, good. I think the weather's going to be what you especially love. Going to be nice and warm today. Sunshine galore. It's picture perfect.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. I like it just a touch cooler myself like it is this morning. I think we both get something out of days like this. But can we get a little something for this person who's got some trouble in their life? Let's find out and get some answers from you on today's email. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, Bruce, here we go. It says, my brother was riding his motorcycle south on Tamiami Trail and came to a stop in the left-hand lane to make a left-hand turn. He saw a vehicle in the distance, but he made a turn. Given the distance, the car heading northbound struck the rear of his motorcycle, sending him in the air over 10 feet. He has many severe injuries and requires both leg and shoulder surgery. He was wearing a helmet, so he only got a concussion, which could have been much worse. Several witnesses told police the other car was traveling at a very high rate of speed. The driver has denied that, and although he has full insurance coverage, his insurance company is blaming my brother for the accident. I'm told there is no way to prove my brother was not at fault. Can the lawyer help? This seems like a sticky one, Bruce, because it's going to come down to people's opinions. Witnesses say he was speeding. The motorcycle rider thought he had plenty of time to make the turn, and yet something went wrong. How do you figure that out?
Well, it's real simple. And as always, when you're in a very serious accident, especially a motorcycle accident like this, you have to call an experienced motorcycle attorney. The first thing you do is put the at fault or other party on notice that you want to examine their black box.
Oh.
Their black box will tell exactly what the speed is.
Okay.
Our firm recently had a case where the driver thought there was plenty of time to pull out. He pulled out and got smashed by a car. We got the black box. Turns out the other car was going 20 miles over the speed limit.
Whoa.
We hired an expert. The expert said if the driver would have been going the speed limit instead of 20 miles over the speed limit, there would have been plenty of time for him to pull out. So the key to this case is getting a spoliation notice to the at-fault party, having an expert download the little black box, finding out what the speed limit is, and then doing the calculations to show that if the at-fault wasn't speeding, there wouldn't have been a collision.
Wow. Things are so technically advanced these days. At one time, we would have had to rely on the witnesses that may have been in conflict with each other as far as to what they saw. In this case, we could find out exactly what happened.
Exactly. And that makes a big difference because in the olden days, it was hard to really prove what that speed was and show that they could have avoided the accident. But with the exact speed, we're able to do that.
So you get an investigator started on the case right away. You get that spoliation notice sent. You check out the black box and you find out, just for the sake of argument, that the driver was exceeding the speed limit by, say, 20 miles per hour. Does that change the insurance company's tune, you think?
Oh, absolutely. In our case, they paid us a very substantial amount when we were able to show that they were speeding and if they were going the speed limit, they would have avoided the accident.
Yeah, that's wonderful. But all those things as far as investigating and notices and legal notices sent and that kind of thing, nobody can handle all that on their own, and they shouldn't have to. They should turn to a legal professional. You know, what I like about you, Bruce, is you're known as the biker's lawyer because this is kind of stuff that you deal with every single day.
That's true, Todd. We look forward to helping people like that.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't bike night coming up again soon?
It's coming up in April.
Okay, so we've got the final one, I think, of the season coming up in April, too.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we'll talk more about that next time around. In the meantime, thank you so much for helping give some clarity to this situation. I wasn't sure how you'd figure this all out. Thank you for your expertise.
Thank you for allowing me to help, Todd. Have a great week.
You too. I'll talk to you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and a satisfying answer this week, I would think, as there's definitely the possibility here of getting the insurance company to cough up. Okay, so what do you do next? Well, if you're in a situation like this, you could send a question in for future consideration by going to our website and typing Bruce in the keyword search box, or, and I'd recommend this if you've been injured, call the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner and get some immediate help on your case. 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. Tell them that Todd Matthews sent you.